Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we are going to be just talking about life a little bit, talking about some things. We can, you know, we can go over, whatever you guys want to go over. Um, but mostly we're going to be talking about some Walking Dead stuff and some life stuff. Obviously, we had the Charlie Kirk incident, yesterday. And I mean, that's an insanely crazy situation. And I'll give you guys my honest thoughts on that if you guys want to hear it. I've never really talked about like politics or anything, but this for me isn't really about politics. It's about, the fact that a tragedy happened. And I think, anytime anybody dies, that way, it's a horrible situation. So we can just talk about whatever you guys want to talk about in today's stream. I'm gonna be live for a little bit. I'm just here. Thought I should share my thoughts with you guys, and talk about some Walking Dead stuff. There has been some Walking Dead news, and just some speculation, rumors, everything like that. About some stuff Norman Reedus has said about having rights issues with The Walking Dead and everything like that, and him saying that he doesn't believe that Daryl Dixon ending is the actual end of Daryl Dixon, the character, right? So he's saying that the end of the show, Daryl Dixon, he doesn't believe is the actual end of Daryl Dixon, the character. So, I mean, I guess the way I kind of perceive that and look at that is like we're probably going to get the Rick and Daryl reunion at the end of Daryl Dixon season 4, and then there's probably going to be a new show, right? Like that's kind of the way I look at that and the way I take that. That's just my opinion. But yeah. Um, Other than that, there's really not a lot of Walking Dead news. I've been in the middle of doing a lot of stuff with life, so I haven't been able to really make videos like that. But I actually broke my office chair. I guess from just wear and tear, or maybe I put it together a little bit too loosely or something with the bolts or whatever. But my office chair completely broke, and I was doing a lot of work around the house and stuff, picking up really heavy stuff, and I put myself through a little bit too much, and I pinched a nerve in my lower back, and I've pretty much just been like really having a hard time sitting up straight. So laying down in bed has really been a good thing for me lately. So I just haven't been able to. Um, I just haven't been able to, make videos or go because all I have to sit in is a kitchen chair. So, I just haven't been able to do that, unfortunately. But I do have a new chair arriving today, and I'm going to put that together. And I have a new office area and everything like that. So it's all coming together really nice, guys. So I am going to get back to doing, more YouTube videos. Obviously, Daryl Dixon season 3 reviews are going to be coming out. I'm a little bit behind just because I've been busy, but we're going to get caught up and everything like that. So it's going to be fun. Um, I am really looking forward to, the next chapter in the Walking Dead universe. I really think it's going to be fun, guys. I really do. I think, having Rick and Daryl back together, whenever that does happen, it's going to be incredible. And I definitely think we need to see that happen, right? I think it's something that we need to see. So yeah, I mean, obviously we had the Charlie Kirk incident yesterday. That was crazy. It's just crazy that that stuff's just accessible. Like, I feel like it's just not good for your brain to see certain things. Um, but yeah, life's been crazy. A lot of crazy stuff going on. But as always, guys, I hope you're all staying safe out there in the insane world. Um, and what, maybe this is a good time to just kind of chill out inside a little bit more, right? Turn on some Walking Dead, go rewatch the series, you know what I mean? Have some fun with your family and friends, This is my favorite time of the year, always. This is my favorite time of the year. Anytime September rolls around, it just starts to hit different for me. I don't know. September, October, November, December, those last months always are so fun. They just hit so different. I love just the fall theme. It starts to get orange outside. And yeah, it's just awesome. I love it. So I hope you guys are enjoying it too. I feel for the guy's family. Yeah, no, same. I mean, it's just like unnecessary to kill people over opinions. You know what I mean? Like, no matter how you feel, no matter what your political affiliation or opinions are, Anytime someone dies over an opinion, that's just unacceptable. It's sad. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's so like just it's just insane, man. Like it's just crazy. Nobody should ever die because of an opinion ever. Not in this country, man. Not in America cuz like I mean, regardless of what you feel or what you think about any opinion ever, right? Like even the opinions that are like really bad that you think are like the opinions you stand the most like strongly against, right? Like you still have the right to say what you want to say. Like even for me, right? Like I think the things that I think are horrible or terrible, right? Like whatever those things are, like if you believe in those things, like you have a right to do that. You have a right to say it, and I will never ever ever try to stop you from saying it or talking about it or whatever you want to do with it. If you want to go travel around college campuses and try to get people to join your side, I would never stop you from doing that. Even if you were preaching against or teaching something that goes against everything I believe in, I would want to just, engage in healthy conversation, a healthy debate, you know. Um and it's sad. It reminds me of that quote where they say, if you cut a man's tongue out, it's not because he was lying. It's because you were scared of what he was saying, or something like that. I can't remember how the quote goes exactly, but it reminds me of that. Coral, tactical toke. What up, bro? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're staying safe out there in the crazy world, guys. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream. We got 42 people in here right now. If you guys drop a like on the stream, it gets seen by more people. Really helps the channel grow. Unfortunately, until I get my new chair, I can't really do anything but live streams from my phone because my back is just cooked and I got to have a comfortable chair. So, yeah, really helps the channel grow a lot. Thank you guys for the support. You guys can talk about whatever you want to talk about, man. I'm here for a while, so, as long as we're having good conversations, I've had streams that went for 2 hours before. I've had streams that have gone for an hour. If there's anything you guys want to talk about or discuss, this is an open dialogue, and, you guys are safe to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Oh, man, 42 people. Hope you guys are having a great day, man. Hope you guys are feeling safe, doing good, feeling good. I woke up, had some breakfast. I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling decent, you know what I'm saying? My back's just screwed up because that pinched nerve, but, like, I'm doing decent. I think it's a pinched nerve. That's self-diagnosis, by the way. Hi, my name is Mike Hawk from Arkansas. Nice. Also, you think there will be a Walking Dead reunion show? I mean, bro, honestly, like, I don't even know at this point, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like there should be. Like, here's the thing. I feel like there should be a reunion show, but like, what if we just got a reunion scene? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That shit would be aggravating, but we definitely need a show though. Like, I would love to see an actual reunion show, right? Everyone back together. Like, at this point, just bring back The Walking Dead, bro. Like fuck it, just bring back The Walking Dead. Rick Grimes or Shane Walsh? I'd say Rick. I like Shane though too. Shane was a cool character. Like, I wish they would have changed the way Shane like went out, bro. Like, it would have been so much cooler. Like, I think it would have been awesome, but then like Daryl wouldn't have become who he was. Like, I don't know. So there's just so many angles and different sides to the story. But like, I always used to say back in the day, like I would always say, I wish so bad like Shane stayed alive, and then but then I started thinking like Daryl probably wouldn't be who he was. Daryl wouldn't have become the character he is if Shane was still like Rick's right hand man. But low key, what they should have done is like had Shane leave the show and then come back. They should have done what he was gonna do. Remember when Shane was gonna leave in season 2? They should have had Shane leave the show and then come back like 5 or 6 seasons later, right? That would have been sick. So then whenever Rick left in like season 9 or whatever, like imagine if like Rick would have left in season 8 or something, okay? Like if Rick would have left in season 8 and then like Shane comes back, like that would have been insane, right? Like imagine having Shane in the show that whole time. Yeah, we got 62 people. That's the most people I've ever had in a live stream. You guys are so locked. Holy smokes. Everybody in here, I hope you get rich. Straight up. You guys are the greatest. You guys are 69. Yo, that's a great number. Yeah, we got 69 people in here, bro. Holy, this is the most I've ever had. I can't lie. Breaking records today, man. Happy Thursday to you guys. I hope you guys are doing safe. Hope you guys are doing great and staying safe. Do you also hate Lori as much as me? Oh, yeah. I mean, you know what's funny? I actually didn't hate Lori for the longest time. I was like, I don't think she's really that bad of a character. And then, like, the more I rewatch the show, I'm like, bro, Lori's like a terrible character, and she's a horrible mom, right? Like, she's just like, she's always losing Carl. She never knows where he is. Like, it's just terrible. I hope you get rich too, bro. Low key. Have watched the show since the second season. Yeah, Blake, I'm right there with you. I've been watching for a long time too. Like, I've been watching since the second season as well. I was like 11 years old. I remember. Those were the days, man. But yeah, to answer your question, I do hate Lori. This is making me want to rewatch. Man, I just did a rewatch with my girlfriend. Yo, what's up, Nick? I love that show. Man, it takes you back, bro, like to the good days of TV before like all the crazy stuff happened, before they started doing all this weird stuff with the shows and there's all these hidden agendas and stuff. This was just good TV, you know what I mean? And that's what shows should be about. I haven't watched the show since the second season. Oh, you haven't watched the show since the second season? Used to watch it with my mom? You should go back and watch it again, Blake. Go back and watch it all again, bro. It's gas. Like, it gets way better. Like, season 4, 5, and 6 is insane. Viral Edge, what's up? Hope you're doing good, bro. Just look at the flowers, Lizzie. Yeah, no, that was a great, like, that episode, bro, The Grove, like, season 4, like, man, season 4, like, the second half, like, season 4B had so many good episodes. It's underrated, low-key, right? Like, Too Far Gone gets all the, like, shine from that season. Everyone in Internment, you guys remember that? Season 4, episode 5, I think? And, like, season 4, episode 8. Those episodes get so much, like, love. But, like, man, the second half of season 4 was gas. Like, it was awesome, man. Especially, like, Alone, season 4, episode 13. Like, bro, that episode is so gas, man. It's so underrated. Like, season 4, episode 13 is the most underrated episode of the whole Walking Dead, I swear. It's so good. Like Maggie, Bob, and Sasha, great dynamics between those characters. Daryl and Beth, great dynamics, you know? Beth getting kidnapped, Daryl meeting those guys, the hunters, with Joe and all that. That's so fire. Bob, I stopped at season 4. Oh, wait. Viral Edge. Thoughts on the first episode of Daryl Dixon? I've been in the middle of a move, bro. I haven't been able to watch it yet. That's why I haven't posted any reviews or anything. I had to get my internet set up in my new place. I had to get my internet set up in my new place. I'm in the middle of moving. Like, I'm just all over the place right now. I, like, pinched a nerve in my back, too, so I can't really sit in, like, just a regular kitchen chair. I have my new, like, desk chair. I bought, like, a really expensive chair, and it's going to get here today. And I'm going to put it together and be able to start doing videos again and stuff like that. But I actually haven't seen it, man. Bob, I stopped watching. It's funny, there's a guy in The Walking Dead named Bob. I stopped watching at season 4 or so. It got repetitive and boring. I mean, I feel like, you know, I mean, obviously, like, that's your opinion. You're entitled to it. But, like, I couldn't disagree more, Bob. I'm not going to lie. Like, I think that The Walking Dead is... I think every single show is going to be, like repetitive, right? If you watch a show like Lucifer or, like, any show ever, right? Like, you can technically say that it's, like, factually repetitive because it's just, like, kind of the same thing over and over again. If you watch Full House, if you watch Lucifer, I'm just talking about shows off the top of my head. The 100, all these shows are, like, technically repetitive, right? Like, because it's kind of just... There's like the world, right, that you have, like your fictional world, right? And then you build stories within that world. And people think, like, people just, like, I don't know. Like, I think maybe people who think that The Walking Dead is super repetitive and boring, I feel like those people sometimes just lack imagination and creativity. Like, no offense, I'm not trying to insult you, I'm just being honest. Because within the world, within the fictional universe of the Walking Dead, like, what more could they do to really make it different, right? Like, there's really not that much they could do. They started to evolve the walkers, right? They created the whisperers. They had all these cool storylines, but people try to kind of just, like, people summarize it like way too vaguely, right? Like, oh, well, it's just them going from one spot to the next and surviving. It's like that's a very vague way to describe The Walking Dead to me. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like if you say that, like, oh, it's repetitive and boring because they go from here to here to here. You know what I'm saying? They go from one spot to the next surviving. Well, that's just the confines of the show. Like that's just The Walking Dead, right? I don't think that that means it's like repetitive and boring because it's like the drama, the character connection, the character development, like those are the things that makes, shows what they are, right? So like there's so many more elements to The Walking Dead than just going from one place to another and surviving. To me, right? That's just my thoughts. I think like when you kind of just vaguely describe that show that way, like, oh, it's, you know, they go from the farm to the prison, and then from the prison to Alexandria, right? And then from, they stay in Alexandria the entire way, right? It's just it's like, I get it, right? Like that's a very vague, dumbed down, like I don't want to say low IQ because I'm not trying to insult anybody, but I really feel like that's an extremely like it's just not an accurate representation of what the show is. Like you're not really explaining the point of the show. Like that's what they're doing, right? Like that's what they're surviving. They're trying to survive. But the character dynamics, the interpersonal conflicts, right? Like those are things like that are incredible storytelling, right? Those are things that are wonderful. Like the season 5 stuff with Rick, the Rick Tatership, in season 2, like just all that stuff. It was great storytelling to me. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't agree with that breakdown. In my opinion, guys, that's just my thoughts. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. Um, and you guys are totally safe. Viral Edge, or when Daryl Dixon season 3 is out. When did it come out? My bad, guys. I was kind of just ranting there. Hatchie, Daryl Dixon season 3 is out. Yes, it came out I think this last weekend it came out. World of June, season 5 Rick is scary as F. I agree. Season 5 Rick's like a mythical creature, bro. Yo, we got 80 people in here right now. Bro, yo, please drop likes, guys. Like, you guys dropping likes makes the stream go, like, more viral. Like, keep dropping likes, yo. 80 people is crazy, guys. Yo, subscribe, drop likes, all that stuff. You guys are the best, man. Holy. What's the most underrated season? Viral Edge. Underrated? I'd probably say, like, I don't know, like within the hardcore fans, I'd probably say season 2, bro. Like, I think season 2 gets like, I don't know, just like I feel like people never talk about it, Like I feel like people talk about season 4, season 5, season 6. That's like the golden era of like The Walking Dead, right? But for me, on all my rewatches, bro, like I just got done rewatching the show with my girlfriend. It was her first time seeing it. I would say like season 2 was insane. I think season 2 would probably be the most underrated, low key, or season 9, to be honest. Like season 9's really good too. Um, this was the longest series I'd ever watched. Yeah, it was a long series, that's for sure. Yeah, one spot to the next as they have Alexandria from 5 to 11. Yeah, Viral Edge, bro. Like exactly, like you literally read my mind. Like holy smokes, that's what I try to tell people. Like when people say it's just the same thing over and over again, it's like, bro, what? Like what are you talking about? Like they move around until they find their home, and then like they found their home and they just continue to fight, and survive at their home. And there was all these like interpersonal conflicts and like like villains and stuff like that. They're like, oh, and it's just people that like dumb it down, like you could say that with any show, bro. Like you could literally say that with any show, like with Lucifer. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Lucifer, but I could say it's just the guy going around solving murder mysteries and asking people what they truly desire every season. Like it's just the same thing. And then eventually the girl finds out that he's the devil. It's a stupid show, bro. It's too repetitive. Like, is it like repetitive? Like every show is gonna be a little bit repetitive, bro. Like that doesn't mean it's bad to me. Like I don't think repetitive is a bad thing, bro. Like if it's like good quality with a good budget and like I don't know, I just don't think repetitive is a terrible thing. Like it's not even really like repetitive like that to me. Like The Walking Dead's not nearly as repetitive as Lucifer, but like people glaze that show. People glaze Lucifer so much. But I don't think The Walking Dead is nearly as repetitive. There's so much more that happens in The Walking Dead. So many more wow moments. Like, man, it's what it is though. People can say what they want. Only in the USA people care. I don't know what you're talking about. Rico, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the Charlie Kirk thing? Probably. I always thought people or Blake. I always thought they didn't scavenge enough. That's true. Passing by a column of military vehicles without checking any of them is odd. What? Wait, what? When did that happen, Blake? When did they go through the military vehicles and not check? I'm trying to think. I should know that, but I'm kind of tired. I just woke up. Irwin. Shows are either comedy or drama driven. Sometimes both. Yeah, pretty much. Hatchie, The Walking Dead is definitely more than a one story arc. Yeah, it's a character development story, man. Like, random pipe layer. I stopped watching when the dude had a pet lion. I mean, it's just because it's based off a comic book, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you probably didn't read the comics and you just watched the show, and that's fine. But, like, I mean, I could understand if you had no idea what the comics were, why you would find that stupid. Like, I can understand that. I definitely think that, like, drove people away from the show because it's kind of like a corny concept, right? Like, and it is, but it's also a show about dead people walking around. So, like, and I understand there's like a realism within that, right? That we all kind of wonder, like, could this ever happen? Could a zombie apocalypse ever happen? And that's way different than having like a pet lion. But like, bro, like Mike Tyson had a pet tiger, bro. Like, it's not that far fetched, you know? Like, I've known people, I understand, like, from our perspective, like, that's corny as hell. But like, I've actually known people in my life that like pet panthers and stuff, you know, like actually like black panthers, like big ass, like pet panthers. It's crazy. I've actually seen that before. So it's like, you know, I know people who have pet mountain lions and shit, bro, like bobcats and stuff like that. So I don't know, like it's definitely not like it's actually not the most far fetched thing in the world. Like people think the whole tiger thing is like unrealistic, but like, bro, I mean, it's really not that crazy. There's people with all kinds of crazy pets, bro. Like it's actually not that crazy. It's not that serious. Go stroke out to some Latina vids, brother. I have a whole wife. Like, what are you talking about? Here we go, Captain. You know that shit is trash ever since we seen the tiger. I mean, bro, I think low key season 9 was gas. We saw the tiger in season 7. I think season 9 was gas. I like season 10 and 11. This guy said it's not that serious. Go stroke out some Latina vids. Like, bro, if it's not that serious, then don't watch and don't comment, bro. Like, what? I have a whole wife, literally married. Lord is coming back soon, everyone. Um, Viral Edge season 2 used to be underrated, but I've seen a ton of love in the past couple years. I don't really pay attention too much. Next day gone, bring a fucking dinosaur. I mean, bro, it's just not even close. Like, I'm sorry, like Ray Moore, you might be retarded. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. Like, no offense. The last episode I saw was him leave the prison and Herschel died. Like, he's yeah, too far gone. That's a crazy, bro. That's a crazy episode to stop watching on. That's like the best, like one of the best episodes ever. No lie. After Glenn, I stopped watching. Yeah. Out of curiosity, like, why would you stop watching a show just because, like, your favorite character died? Or, like, was it because it was just too brutal? Or was it, like, your favorite character? Like, I never understood that logic for me. Because, like, the way I look at it, right, is like, okay, I'm a huge Daryl Dixon fan. He's like my favorite character. But, like, if Daryl died, I would still watch The Walking Dead. You know what I mean? Like, I would still watch. Because it's like, I'm a fan of Daryl, but I'm also a fan of the show. So it's like, I couldn't just stop watching the show. I love the whole series. Here we go. Some positivity for once, man. Holy. I love the whole series from the beginning to the end and the new stuff. Yeah, I mean, bro, like I feel the same way. Like I don't love the new stuff like I love the old stuff. But yeah. I mean, Ray Moore, like if you're so negative, like what's the point? Like you're not going to rage bait anybody, bro. Like you should just like if you don't care that much, like honestly, it just goes to show how unimportant you are. Like I'm not going to lie. Like nobody's really even replying to you like that. I'm not gonna lie. Hatchie, if Daryl died, that would be it for me. Yeah, low key, I can't lie. I was just saying that. Like now that I'm thinking that back, like I retract. I take that back. If Daryl died, I probably would stop watching for a second anyway. Yo, Jeff. The Daryl spinoff is really good as well. I agree. More positivity. There we go, man. Like holy smokes, people are so miserable, man. It's so sad. Like to just be like miserable. It's insane. I couldn't imagine like hating my life that much. It's crazy. Like you guys are so down bad in here. Not gonna lie. You guys need to go outside. I think the Daryl spinoff's really great too. It's busy here. What do you mean by that? Somebody with a Walking Dead back screen talking about going outside. What does that mean? Like what? I'm having a live stream about The Walking Dead, so I have a Walking Dead back screen. Like, how's that correlated to me going or not going outside? Like, you're such an idiot. Mute up, please. Low IQ. Ray Moore has the IQ of a freaking snail, brother. I can't lie. Turtle brain. If you could choose another character to get a spinoff, who would you choose? I mean, man, I don't even know. Like that hasn't gotten one. I mean, I probably would pick like characters, bro. The characters low key that are alive are just like not that crazy. Like that haven't gotten spinoffs. Like the ones that like have spinoffs, I don't even know. I don't even know, man. Like that's like if we're just talking characters that have not gotten spinoffs, maybe like something with Aaron, maybe or like Gabriel. I don't even know. Yo, Christopher, what up? Yo, Ray Moore, like bro, like you're just like you're trying to rage bait me, but like I'm unrage baitable, bro. Like you can't rage bait me, I promise. Like it's not gonna happen. We had 87 people just now. Crazy. You guys are locked, man. 9 likes too. Don't forget to drop a like, bro. Yo, Ray Moore, drop a like, please. Do something useful with your life, please. Holy. Christopher, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing good and staying safe out there, bud. Jeff, good episode that sticks out to me was when Carol's daughter walks out of the barn. Yeah, I agree. That's season 2, episode 7. Titled Pretty Much Dead Already. It's a good episode. It's a great episode, actually. My grandma really liked that episode a lot, too. That's definitely like an underrated episode, like of all time. Like I feel like it's left out of some lists for sure. I don't really watch like Walking Dead content anymore on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. I only watch Movie Idol, bro. That's it. Like that's the only YouTuber I watch. That's what I thought. I'm in LA. Holla at me, bro. It's just like just low IQ talk, bro. Like this guy, like I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but like you need to like figure your life out. I'm not gonna lie. Like the rage baiting stuff is like so old, man. Like I don't know how old you are, but holy. What do you think the UK is like? I mean, bro, I don't even know, man. Like we haven't even heard anything about that in the world of The Walking Dead. Like, what's the UK like, bro? It's probably like wiped out. I'm not gonna lie. Terrible series, good at the start, but they dragged it out. They milked the shit out of it. I mean, brother, it's like based off a comic book, you know. I mean, the show lasted like as long as, I mean, it used all the comic book content or all the graphic novel content. I mean, I don't know. 11 seasons is not even like that much to me. Like I don't know. I don't think 11 seasons is like milking it that crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe a couple of storylines were kind of a little bit aggravating, but I don't know, like this save to me the only storyline that ever got kind of too boring or they kind of milked it was the Savior storyline, season 7, season 8. I don't think it should have been that long. I feel like they could have made that one season, you know? Like I'm not gonna lie. But like two whole seasons of like Savior storyline, it's really over that. It's really longer than that to be honest, because it's like 2.5 really if you think about it, because they started introducing like Negan and the Saviors and stuff. Like maybe not Negan, but like the Saviors and making Negan references and stuff in like season 6, episode 6, bro. So like it was actually like over 2.5 whole seasons of like the Saviors. So that's crazy. Like that's too long. I liked how Jeffrey Dean Morgan got his own series with Maggie. I didn't really like that series that much. I'm not gonna lie. I really didn't like when where Carl died. I didn't mind. I never liked Carl, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I never liked Carl that much. So like when Carl died, I didn't really care. But like in hindsight, like I made a video about that recently, actually. Well, not like recently, but within the last like I think 6 months. I made a video talking about how Carl, I kind of changed my perspective on Carl because I was like, yeah, Coral. I changed my perspective on Coral because I was like, I don't know. Imagine if he was still alive now. Like it would be fire, right? Like it'd be fun. Like I don't know. I really think that The Walking Dead started lacking like characters and lacking familiar faces towards the end. I think that's why a lot of people stopped watching it. We have all these unfamiliar characters, and I think a lot of them were really like not likable, to be honest, bro. Like especially Magna and Yumiko. Like holy shit, those characters are so fucking boring, man. God, man, I hate those characters so much. Connie's like gas. Connie should have got way more screen time. Um, Fabi Bang. That's fair. I just feel like everything kept repeating at one point, but I also stopped at the savior stuff. That was too much for me. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people stopped at the saviors because it just got repetitive and it kind of stretched out. Like that. That's the only, for me. That's the only like really valid storyline where I can understand why someone would say it's repetitive and a little bit like milking it out, a little bit boring. To me, that's the only storyline. But I think they learned from that. I think they learned their lesson from the Savior arc. Because if you come back to the show and you watch season 9, it's incredible. I think season nine's great. Like you know what I mean? I think you got to give them a chance sometimes to correct their mistakes. I think like when you're so invested, at least for me, like when I'm so invested into a show and I've been watching a show forever, man, and like there's a season I don't really like, I'm not just gonna give up on it right then and there. Like I'm gonna say, okay, this was a little bit of a rough season, and that's kind of what happened. Like season 7, season 8, a little bit rough, but I mean honestly, season 8's better than season 7 to me. So it improved even, ever so slightly, right? I think season 8 was just slightly better than season 7. I'm actually maybe a little bit better actually. Um, but yeah, I don't think it was like crazy better, but it was I think slightly better. And then season 9 was just really good when they had the new showrunner come in, Angela Kang, man. So I feel like, you know, got to give people a chance to fix the mistakes, and I feel like they did that. Viral Edge. I heard someone the other day say they stopped watching on the back half of season 4. Yeah, that's actually diabolical. I can't lie. You stop watching it like the best time, bro. That'd be like people saying like I stopped watching at season 4, episode 8. Like I stopped watching at Too Far Gone. That was just that episode sucked. It's like what? It has like a 9.5 out of 10 or 9.8 out of 10 or something on an Internet Movie Database. It's like one of the highest rated episodes in TV history. Um, Fear did the same thing you're talking about. I've never seen Fear like that, bro. I think I'm gonna watch Fear, guys. Like, should I watch that shit or what? Like, do I watch Fear? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I might watch Fear. I just want an ending to the show. All of them reuniting, so I can sit down and watch The Walking Dead from start to finish. But yeah, we're definitely, bro. We're like super far away from that still. I can't lie. Like, we're not gonna get that. I mean, bro. Like, it'll probably be. Unfortunately, it'll probably be within the next like I think 3 years, bro. Because I think we have Daryl Dixon season 3 now, and then we have Daryl Dixon season 4. Next year is going to be the ending. I think we're probably going to get the Rick and Daryl reunion scene in season 4 of Daryl Dixon. And then probably a year after that, they're going to do something else, I bet, like with everybody. So, I mean, low key, bro, it's going to be like, I mean, we got, what's it, 2025, 2026, probably 2027, bro. Like, it's probably going to be 2027 till we hear anything or see anything about, like, you know, the next phase of The Walking Dead. Like right now we're in like the whole like bottle spinoff era, bro. Like where we had The Ones Who Live, we had Dead City, we have Daryl Dixon, all that, right? But like in 2027, it's not gonna be the same. Those shows probably aren't gonna be on, so there's gonna be like a new show or something new, you know? Um, C. Simpson, do you feel like it lives up to the comics? I haven't read all the comics. I only read like a couple volumes, to be honest. I read like 4 volumes or 5 volumes of the comics, but like just I mean, for me personally, I would say it did. Like it definitely did. I think the Walking Dead show is great. I really do. I love the show. I think it lived up to the comics for sure. Fear the Walking Dead is only good because of Rick or because of Nick, excuse me. Then it becomes the Morgan show. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've heard a lot of weird mixed reviews, man. If you're a forever The Walking Dead fan, it's worth watching all of Fear, but it can be rough. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like I've heard so many like back and forth things about Fear the Walking Dead, bro. Like I've heard so many people say it's good and I've heard so many people say it's terrible. I'd say overall it's been like negative. I've heard more negative comments about Fear and more like negative reviews about Fear than positive, but like I don't know, like just like the Walking Dead fan in me like right now, right? Like I've never really seen Fear. I watched like the first couple episodes, right? And there's really nothing going on with The Walking Dead right now. Like we have Daryl Dixon, but like after Daryl Dixon ends, like after these like whatever 7 episodes conclude for Daryl Dixon season 3, I kind of was thinking about like starting Fear, man. I'm not gonna lie, I probably will, just because I've actually never seen it. I have no idea what happens. I know like I know like a nuclear bomb goes off or something, right? And like the what's the guy's name? The John guy with the cowboy hat. I know he dies. I saw a lot of edits of him. He seemed like a pretty cool character. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know much about the guy to be honest, but the guy with the cowboy hat, he seemed like a pretty cool guy. And I like Dwight too. I know Dwight goes over there. I don't know how big of a role Dwight plays in Fear, but like I always liked Dwight, bro. He was always a cool character to me. I'm not gonna lie. I say season 1 to 3 are the best. The first season is hard, but it gets better after that. See what I'm saying? Like we're literally already having conflicting reports right here. The problem with Fear is 1 to 3 are so well written and a completely different show to 4 to 7, and then 8 they kind of try to recapture the early seasons, but with still the later writing is just all over the place. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like it's so subjective too, right? Like some people can say it's terrible, some people can say it's good, and it's just like who knows how I'll actually feel watching it. I could watch it and think it's all awesome, from like maybe I picked a good time to start watching it. I think that matters too. Like yeah, Dwight is the man. He's finally redeemed himself compared to how he was with the Saviors. Yeah, bro. Like I don't know, man. I just I feel like I picked a good time to watch Fear. Like I've never seen it. I don't know any of the real storylines. Like I'm sure it's probably just like similar to The Walking Dead with different characters, right? Like everyone's just trying to survive and stuff. But like, I mean, I don't know. I think I picked a good time to start watching it because like I've never really seen it, never really knew anything about it, and then like also, like, I'm kind of bored right now with TV shows, Like Daryl Dixon season 3, like I haven't even watched it. Like I'm actually about to watch it right now. As soon as I get off live, I'm gonna watch Daryl Dixon season 3. And then like once season 3 concludes, I'm going to go ahead and watch Fear probably, I guess. I just never like, bro, I never got around to watching Fear, man. Like I just never could like make myself do it. I don't know. I could never make myself watch Fear. I don't know. The change from season 3 to the back half of season 4 is insane, not in a good way. Um, it seriously is like two different shows with the same label. I hate when that happens, but overall, I would suggest you do watch Fear. Peacemaker is a good show. Peacemaker, what's that about? What's Peacemaker? Is that the show with like? Am I tweaking or is that the show with John Cena? Am I tweaking or what? I still wish Daryl would get with Carol. I mean, I don't know. I never really cared for Daryl and Carol romantically together. I thought like in early seasons it would have been fine. I thought like season 3 was the season. I feel like don't you guys agree with me? Like I feel like if Daryl and Carol were ever gonna get together, it needed to be like season 3, bro. Like I feel like that was like the season where they should have just like had a sex scene or something, just started like clapping cheeks. But nah, never happened. John Cena. Oh, so I'm not tweaking. I thought I've seen that before. Like I've seen like ads and like I've heard my friend talk about it. Like my friend said it was a great show. Never got the Daryl and Carol thing. They're clearly siblings at this point. Yeah, like low key. Now they're definitely siblings. But like back in like season 3, I feel like that would have been the time where they could have done something, but they didn't, and that is what it is. I never really looked at them and were like, I don't know. I never looked at them and was like, they need to be a couple. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think Negan and Maggie would also be good together despite what he did. I actually like, bro. I don't know if this makes like no sense to me. Like, I don't know if this makes sense or not, but like, I low key think Maggie and Negan. I feel like I could tolerate that more than Daryl and Carol. Like, I don't know what it is, bro, but like, I feel like if Daryl and Carol got together, it would just make me tweak out. Like, I would just hate that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it would just ruin Daryl as a character. I just don't think I. Well, actually, that's not. I don't think it would ruin Daryl as a character, but like, I just don't think I would like it. But like Maggie and Negan getting together would be so weird and so like crazy. Like that's just something that like that world would create, right? Like to me, that just makes like it makes more sense to me because like that world is so effed up and like the stuff that Negan did and just how brutal it was and all these people have so much PTSD and so many mental issues and so like you know what I'm saying? It actually makes like I think it makes logical sense like within the world of The Walking Dead that Maggie and Negan would get together because everyone's just so screwed up in the head. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's just so damaged and has so many like mental health and PTSD, so much trauma. Like maybe she would almost try to like reach out like to Negan, you know what I mean, in a romantic way to like help her heal from Glenn or something. I don't know. Like it would just make sense, bro. Like low key, it would make sense, but like it wouldn't make sense. Like it wouldn't make sense to us logically because we're sitting here in the real world watching a show thinking like, oh my gosh, if someone killed our spouse, we would literally have to kill them, right? Like we would hate them forever. But like in the world of The Walking Dead, where everything's just so effed up, like it actually would be kind of interesting to me. I'm not gonna lie. President Alien's a good show too. President Alien, that's a show. There's a show called President Alien. Holy smokes, man. Elsa Olsen, are you a human being or what? Be honest. I need a mod. Who wants to be a mod, bro? In the chat. Yo, Elsa Owen or Olsen, you want to be a chat mod or what? Hold on. Back to this President Alien show. This is crazy. President Alien's a good show too. It's about an alien that comes to Earth and takes over humans' identity. It's a pretty good comedy. Oh, that's actually gas, bro. I can't lie. Why does that sound gas? I can't lie. The alien coming to Earth and like taking over humans' identity? That low key sounds insane. You learned how to speak English by watching reruns of Law and Order. No way. I might have to check that out. You think Frank Darabont would have done a better job? I don't know, man. Maybe. I'm not a bot. Hey, bro, Elsa, like, come on, be honest, you're a bot. It's all good. Let me see. Resident Alien. Oh, okay. I might have to check that out. I can't lie. Oh, my bad, Big Bad Red. I missed your comment. Most of the time, the one you hate is the one you get with in The Walking Dead. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Like, it makes sense. Literally, like, I thought that sounds like something a bot would say. My bad, Elsa. All good. C. Simpson. If they wouldn't have killed Carl, I would have liked him to get with Lydia. Yeah, I mean that would have been the storyline. I definitely I see. I didn't mind like the Henry stuff though. You know, like personally, I don't know. I didn't mind the Henry stuff. You know, I thought Henry was actually a pretty like solid character overall. I didn't hate him. Like some people hated him, bro. I'm just passing through. Yo, subscribe, Elsa. Be honest. Subscribe and like every video and stream and turn on notifications so that we can hang out in the stream. If they wouldn't have killed Carl, I would have liked. Oh yeah, I just read that. My bad. I'm just passing through. I love Walking Dead. Man, I love Walking Dead too, man. Such a great show to me. It's so fun. It's just such a fun show. You think they're gonna kill off Rick still? Like, oh man, like here's what I'll say about that, bro. Like, if they kill off Rick, like that has to be the end of The Walking Dead as we know it. Like, it has to be. Like, they can't kill off Rick and try to continue. I just don't think there's any point to kill off Rick at this point. Or I just don't think there's any point to kill off Rick at this point in the story. I just don't. I don't know. James Dillon. They should have ended the show when Rick hears the kids behind Alexandria's walls and Rick's eyes light up with hope. I mean, that was like initially where they were planning on ending the comics, right? I think. Um, but I don't know, man. Like, I just love the show. Like, I don't think they should have ended it at all. Like, honestly, I think they low key should have kept it going. I'm just a huge fan. I never really connected with a show like I did The Walking Dead, so I'm kind of just like, it's just my show. You know what I mean? Like, it's just what I love. Like, I have Andrew Lincoln's autograph. I have Jeffrey Dean Morgan's autograph. I have Denai Guerrera's autograph. I have Norman Reedus's autograph. I have all their autographs, bro. Like, authentic autographs. Like, real autographs. It's fun. I love everything about the show. So it's because they give Henry Carl storyline and they used him to punish Carol. Yeah, I mean that's true. That's very true. That's what they did, bro. Like they just gave Henry Carl storyline. But I mean, I feel like it worked decently for the show. You know, like I don't know. Um, if they do kill Rick, they could do a new spinoff with Judith. I mean, I feel like they should do a new spinoff with like just I don't even know, man. Like maybe do a new spinoff with like Judith and I don't even know. I feel like they should just do one with Rick and Judith and like Michonne and all them. You know, just like keep them all alive, bro. Same here. I like The Walking Dead better than any other show. Yeah, saying like I've watched like a billion shows, man, and like I don't connect with other shows like I connect with these characters. R.I.P. Charlie. I mean, yeah. Anytime anybody dies for sharing opinions is sad for sure. It's a tragedy. Nobody should ever be killed for giving an opinion. Ever. I don't care what they're saying if you don't like it or not. Like, bro, come on. We got to be better than that as a world. Call it the Kids of the Walking Dead. That might, I can't lie. That might be like the worst name ever. Big Bad Red. I'm not gonna lie. Have you read the comics? I've read some of the comics. I'm not like I have a lot of the volumes in my closet. I just have been like mad busy, bro. Like I just moved and everything. Like I've just been like going through so much. You know what I mean? Been a little bit busy. I haven't read the comics. But I'm gonna eventually end up buying all the volumes. Like Skybound was doing this thing where they were selling every single volume for like $100. I think pretty good deal. Not gonna lie. Comic Negan is so much better. I've heard that. I've heard a lot of people say Comic Negan was better. But I don't know. I love JDM, man. I love this I love TV show Negan, bro. Like he's just like a great funny character, especially like back in season 7. It was so conflicting, bro. Like you're sitting here like you love the character, but like I don't know, like you loved it, but you hated him at the same time. But he was so like Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Negan is so charismatic, bro. Like he just has like this ability to like charm you in, bro. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. He's like a really good actor for sure. James Dillon. I remember watching the first episode Halloween night when I was in middle school. Wow, really? I watched every episode the night it aired up until Rick left. I mean, hey, you stayed a long time, bro. Like I still watched all the way to the very end. Because I love the universe too much. I think it's my favorite TV show universe ever. Maybe my favorite fictional universe ever, including like video games and everything. Then again, I don't know. That's a difficult conversation because I'm a big gamer. So, yeah. I mean, that's crazy though. You were in middle school when it first aired. Wow. I was in fourth grade, I think. Yeah, I was in fourth grade or so. C. Simpson. They need to make a live action of Clementine or of the Clementine Walking Dead. Yeah. I agree. I mean, it would be crazy. The Telltale Walking Dead series is really good. I think on Daryl's show they are saying that the French actually created and started the outbreak. Really? Is that what they're saying on like season 3 now? I haven't seen season 3, so but yeah, no, I mean that, bro. Like that'd be insane. Like I kind of want to know. Like I wonder if we're ever gonna figure out like what happened, bro. Like and like maybe it was like international travel. Like maybe people would go over to like France or whatever, right? And they would like contract the virus, and then like they would get back on planes to America, and then like they like spread it that way, right? I don't know. That makes sense. Yeah, it was my favorite. The atmosphere of Atlanta when the group is old, or when the old group is trying to get out, was perfect. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time like seeing like some of the comments, but I need to, like, low key change this background. Like, it kind of blends in. Like, the words are like hard to read, man. I hear like Floyd Mayweather. Holy shit. I just want to see a live action Lee and Kenny. Yeah, I mean, bro, like, it would be fire. It would be great. Let me actually, like, I want to read your guys' comments a little bit better. Like, let me, like, pick a better image. Like, here we go. A little darker image. Now I can actually see. Crystal Moth. That's an interesting name. First season of The Walking Dead was where I left it. Am I wrong? I mean, you're not wrong. You got to do whatever you want to do with your life. I don't think you're wrong at all. If you watch the first season of The Walking Dead and you didn't like it at all, I mean, hey, like, why would you continue to watch it, right? Like, I would never want anybody to watch something that they don't like. So you're not wrong at all for doing that. I mean, not in the least. You're fine. The last thing I would ever do to anybody is, like, try to convince them. Oh, like, now we can't use that picture, guys. I'm trying to find a picture that's, like, dark where I can, like, see everyone's comments the right way. Maybe we'll use this picture of Negan. You can't really see it. Even after all the spin-offs and all the characters, Shane is still in my top 3. Yeah, James. I mean, I agree. Shane. I mean, I don't know if he'd be my top 3. I'd probably go. Yeah, no, he can't be my top 3. Oh, excuse me. Woo. Holy smokes. My top 3 characters, man. Like, probably like Daryl, Rick, Negan, probably, and then probably Shane. I can't lie. Shane's insane, man. He's a great character. Maybe we'll use this picture of, like, Maggie smiling because it's a little bit darker. Can't really see her whole face, but I mean, it is what it is, guys. You should also check out Z Nation. Z Nation, I've heard about that. I never watched it though. Maybe I'll check it out. I enjoyed that season in Black Summer. What's Black Summer, bro? Is that like another zombie show? If you remember from season 1, Dr. Jenner said the French were the last to hold out, and on Daryl's show, there was a video of him talking to French scientists about cures. Yeah, I mean, that's actually true. I wonder if that's, like, the whole point of the spinoffs, like, to figure out what happened, you know? Thank you, Red. I appreciate it, bro. Bless you as well. If you sneeze anytime today, I'll bless you in advance, bro. Oh. This has been a really fun stream, guys. I really appreciate you guys for coming by. It's been fun. We've consistently had 25 plus people in the stream pretty much the entire time. Black Summer is another zombie one on Netflix, but it starts at the beginning of all the madness. I wonder if is it like actually good though? Is it like worth watching? I don't know. I think ever since like I started watching The Walking Dead and I fell in love with that show, like I have a hard time watching other stuff sometimes. Like I have a hard time enjoying other shows, you know? Sometimes it's hard for me to like get into it. Do you like Zombieland? Yeah, bro. Zombieland is a great movie to me. It's extremely funny. I love it. And I love how it's like not serious, you know? Sometimes it's like having a zombie show like that or a zombie movie that's not serious is like so funny, man. It's actually really awesome. I'm glad I ran into your stream. I subbed and liked. Yeah, I appreciate you, Big Bad Red. Anybody that subs and likes and everything, like, bro, I'd love to come in here and just like chill out with you guys and talk and have fun. Yo, Obtuse, what up? Hope you're doing good, bro. Z Nation is a wild show. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out, bro. I enjoyed it. It's dark and kind of panicky. Multiple views on the scenario from different perspectives. Huh. And wait, what is that called again? What's that show called? We're talking about. Let me screenshot it so I can watch it. I'll screenshot it. I'll watch it, and then I'm gonna like talk about it later. I'll talk to you about it later if you come back around. If I ever see you in here again, Crystal, I will talk to you about it. James says I even wrote my own story about a prisoner who escapes a prison as the outbreak starts, and he eventually builds a group's trust who looked at him sideways since he was in prison clothes. I think it's always interesting to see Black Summer. There it is. Okay, let me screenshot that so I can. I'll check it out. I like suggestions. You know, I'm always down. I'm always down for suggestions. You know. But yeah, no, James, I always love seeing people's like fictional stories. You know, like it's interesting when a show kind of inspires us to write our own stories. You know, I'm the same way. I've written multiple stories like about The Walking Dead, kind of changing things up. You know what I mean? In a way. It's been really interesting. What did you think about the season 3, episode 1? Which one of Daryl Dixon? If you're referring to Daryl Dixon, which I'm 99% sure you are, I've been in the process of moving over the last like 4.5 days, and I haven't had any time, and I've kind of been dealing with a back injury as well. That's why I'm just laying in bed today. Um, I hurt my back in the move pretty bad, and it's been today's day 4 of since I moved, and I'm still pretty much like just bedridden. I'm pretty sure I pinched a nerve really bad, so I haven't had time to really watch anything because I've kind of been trying to do what I can, around the room and with boxes and stuff. I've kind of just been like trying to like help out where I can still. But yeah, I finally today I feel decent enough to where I actually can get some stuff done. I don't like just laying in bed all day. It's just not what I like to do. So I've been like struggling around, hopping around the house, trying to get stuff done. You know what I mean? But yeah, today I actually feel good enough to where I, actually had some stuff done yesterday, got some stuff done. So today I'm gonna watch Daryl Dixon season 3, episode 1. I just haven't had time. Z Nation is a good show. And in the end, ends up fighting bad prisoners who try to kill his group. I mean, I think you should always try to, bring your stories to life in some way. I've always told people, I always recommend if you guys are interested in that stuff, like try to make a book, man. Try to make a comic series, do cool stuff with your life. Life is short, guys. Think about this. It's already been almost 2 years since The Ones Who Live came out. Like, that's insane. Time goes by so fast. Like, I still haven't grasped the concept of time, right? Like, it's insane to me that it's been 2 years almost since The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live came out. We were looking forward to that show for so long. And I feel like it was just yesterday when Andrew Lincoln and Denai Guerrero walked out on stage, right? And it's like, here we are now. It's already been 2 years since the end, or almost 2 years since it started. It's just so insane. Time goes by so fast. Just enjoy your life, have fun. If you guys have stories you want to make, go make them, man. Go create your fictional universes and have fun. Why not? Tales of the Walking Dead was good because it was short stories from all over. Would have liked to see other countries like Japan and Australia. I think Tales was a cool concept with poor execution, right? Like that's the thing with certain shows. Like you gotta have the whole thing, right? You gotta have the whole package. I think Tales of the Walking Dead is like an incredible idea. I think it's literally one of the best. I think what's crazy. I think Tales of the Walking Dead is one of the best ideas that the Walking Dead universe has ever created. I really do. Anything regarding The Walking Dead or affiliated with The Walking Dead, I think Tales from a concept standpoint is incredible. What is it, like 6 episodes, 7 episodes, whatever it is, right? Little short stories and stuff like that. That's so cool, right? The concept is great. But for me, I think that Tales just wasn't executed properly. It seemed weird, I don't know. I feel like they should have worked on Tales a little bit longer or something. There was something missing with Tales, but it has potential. Even if they do another season eventually, have we had any confirmation on that? Are we doing Another Tales season, like season 2 or what? One Shot of the Dead is a Korean, I think, zombie Korean, I think, um, zombie movie that runs concurrently with one single long shot. Wow, like 1917. Wow, that's pretty intense. Jeez. Obtuse says, "Ah, rip. I won't say any spoilers then. I hope your back is okay." Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. I'm definitely gonna watch Daryl Dixon today, though. Like next time I go live, we could talk about it. I'll probably do a review as well. Um, I feel like they're kind of doing too much. They're going from Virginia to France to Spain. I'm kind of getting Fast and Furious vibes when they should stick to the core mechanics of just surviving. Well, that's the thing, though, right? So, like, nobody's ever going to be pleased with this, right? Because, like, the issue is, so for the longest time, you had people saying the show's repetitive and it's, like, stupid and they're milking it and drawing it out. So then they try to do something, like, off the wall, like crazy. Like, hey, let's go to a whole different country, right? Let's go to an entirely different, like, region in the world, right? And let's do something really unique and really different. And then there's still going to be those people that are saying, well, this is just doing too much now, right? But then there's those people that were saying they weren't doing enough. So it's like you have to kind of try to find that middle ground area, right? And it's so hard to find with people in today's world because people do get extremely picky. People are extremely critical of these TV shows, especially a show like The Walking Dead, which is like one of the most popular TV shows in the history of the world. And, unfortunately, there's never going to be every single person satisfied, right? It's just never going to happen, you know? I think that I like the core mechanics, but I also think that if they take a break from the core mechanics for a second and then they go do this, these weird different country spinoffs and then they go back to the core mechanics, I think it's going to be really refreshing. Just my thoughts. I think it'll be really refreshing if everyone gets back together and we do like a Walking Dead season 12 or something. I think it'll actually be really, really refreshing for us fans, man. I really do. Because we're kind of gonna miss that, right? Like we're gonna be like, wow, like I missed this whole thing. I missed the OG mechanics, like the OG vibes of The Walking Dead, right? And maybe we can recapture that. I really know. I mean, bro, with Rick, Daryl, Michonne, Maggie, bro, with those people, like you can definitely recreate and recapture those OG vibes of The Walking Dead for sure. Like it might be difficult, but you can for sure. It's not impossible. 100% you can. James says, "Yeah, it's all too much details to write in chat, but I have like 100 pages of story written. I just need to clean it up." Yeah, I mean, go back and revise that, bro. Like, go clean it up, and then, I mean, hey, try to go do something with it. Always, you never know. Rick should have been the leader of the CRM. Yeah, I mean, hey, what is Rick's like? That's what I kind of was wondering after The Ones Who Live. Like, what is Rick's involvement with like the CRM now, or whatever? Like what happened after? I kind of wish they would have shown more of that. Like, but you know why they didn't, right? Is because like they didn't really know what Rick's future was going to be. Everyone says when people say like, "Oh, that was rushed," like, bro, it wasn't rushed. It was like strategically planned out that way. Like it wasn't rushed. The reason why they did that is because like they didn't know like, okay, is this the actual last time we're going to see Rick? Like when Rick comes back, what they had to leave it more open ended to where they could do whatever they want to do. Like now, he could be the leader of the CRM, right? Because they didn't show it. So if they make a new series or whatever, right, they could make that storyline. But they could also make it to where he just went back to Alexandria or the Commonwealth or anything. So like they kind of left it open ended intentionally. It wasn't that it was rushed. Like they didn't rush it, bro. Like it was intentional. Like they intentionally didn't show us that so that they can leave it totally open ended, right? Like, because think about it, if it showed Rick being the leader of the CRM at the end of The Ones Who Live, they would have to build a story off of that, right? When Rick comes back, if he ever does come back, they would have to build a story off that. And what if that's the direction they didn't really want to go, or maybe they want to go that direction later, right? Maybe Rick comes back to Alexandria. We get some OG vibes with him in Alexandria with everybody again, and then boom, something happens, and the CRM needs him, right? What if something happens and you just never know, right? Like there's so many different storylines they can do now. Like they could get to that point now a lot easier than they could have if they ended it that way, I think, right? Because like what if they didn't want to do that right then and there? I don't know. But it was strategic. Like it felt rushed from our perspective, but like it definitely wasn't like something that they just put together. Like they didn't just slap it together. It's intentional, bro. It's all intentional, I promise. I mean, yeah, I agree. I think Rick like could have taken control. I mean, I don't know. Like whatever, like they can do whatever they want to do with the story now, and that's kind of like what the important part is to me. The important part to me is like that they have total freedom to do whatever they want to do with Rick now. And that's really important to me. That's really important, guys, for sure. Rick is a very great character, and I mean, they can do whatever they want to do now with that character. So. Like I get it felt rushed, but that's kind of the point. They just kind of wanted to reintroduce Rick into the Walking Dead universe. Like people kind of put too much focus on the CRM, and I get it's like a really cool concept. Like the CRM seemed like this really big cool thing, but the Ones Who Live's not about the CRM really. Like it's about Rick. It's about Rick reuniting with his family. That's really what it's about. It's Rick reuniting with his family and being reintroduced into the Walking Dead universe again and leaving the story open ended enough to where they can do whatever they want with that character whenever they want, right? Like it's the story was so open ended, they could do whatever they want to do now. Like Rick could come back in whatever way he wants to come back now. And that's why they did that. Andrew Lincoln really has like total control now to do whatever he wants. Yeah, Under the Tarp was crazy. I can't lie. Keep us wanting more. Yeah, I mean literally cuz think about it, like if you know anything about storytelling or writing, I mean, that story was extremely open ended. It was literally a zooming out shot of Rick, and Michonne, Judith, and RJ all holding each other, giving each other a hug, and like, I mean, we don't know what the next story is going to be. From that ending, essentially, it's kind of like we're just waiting for the next storyline, right? Like, like, that's the ending of like the CRM story, right? Like, that's the ending of that whole thing. But it's so open ended. Like, bro, we could get whatever story we want. We could get whatever they want to give us, pretty much, right? Like with Rick and Michonne, everybody. Like, you just never know. For sure, we're gonna get the Daryl and Rick reunion though. Eventually, guys, it's gonna happen. I get Umbrella Corporation from the CRM. What is Umbrella Corp? Like, I feel like I've heard of that before. But they definitely just want to keep us wanting more, which is fine. That's just part of having a good show. But honestly, anything with Rick Grimes, bro, anything with Rick Grimes coming back, like people are gonna want to watch that, for sure, like 100%. So, but hey guys, I've been streaming for almost an hour and 10 minutes. I got to get up and get some stuff done. Like I said, I just moved, so I have a lot of stuff I got to get done, and I appreciate every single person for stopping by today. It's been a really fun stream. It's probably my favorite stream I've ever done. I'm not gonna lie, guys. We still have 32 people in here. I typically never like to end whenever there's this many people in here. But, hey, guys, if you want to drop a like and subscribe, turn on the post notifications. You'll always be notified when I go live. Since I am kind of recovering from a back injury, I'm probably going to be going live maybe every day now for, I don't know how long, but I'm going to start doing YouTube videos again here soon and everything too. So I appreciate all the love and all the support. It really means a lot. It helps me grow. I hope you guys are really staying safe out there in the crazy world. And, your guys' support means the world to me. So thank you so much to every single person that stopped by and had great conversations. Obviously, we have a couple of trolls every single time. It's just the way people are on the internet. That stuff doesn't bother me, though. Like, it's just like rage baiters that are like just brain dead. But, people with no lives, nothing to look forward to. They didn't just get their first place with their wife, These guys aren't living life at all. But, anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. And remember, stay safe out there in the crazy world, man. It's a crazy world. It's getting crazier by the day. So just make sure you guys are, doing the right things and being good people, And, yeah. I love you guys. Stay safe out there in the crazy world. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna go get some stuff done. Um, Great stream though. Thank you guys so much for all the love. I will see you guys in the next one. Once again, don't forget, drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and join my community on YouTube, guys. I post in there a lot. You can post in there too now. They just updated the community on YouTube, so everybody can post in there. So if you guys want to go scroll over to the community tab on my channel, you guys can join, and we can have like discussions and stuff like that. Also, I'm going to be making a Discord server soon, probably. So the more subscribers I get, once I hit 2,000, I'm going to make a Discord server, and it's going to be really creative and really cool. You guys are really going to like it. So make sure you guys subscribe and become part of the community. Thank you so much. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Stay safe out there in the crazy world. Have a good one. Love you guys. Peace out.